We're going to have to delete them. Oh, it's 59 minutes, sorry. Yeah, there's 59 minutes left now. Right, here we go. Genesis, yeah? Genesis, right, okay. Probably about, I don't know, I was probably about 6 paragraphs down or something like that. Now this story of Genesis kicks in very early. Like, I mean, when he's talking about 7 days, he's not talking about 7 these things here, you know? Just want to get your creationists getting a bit, you know, shaky knees. You know, you might get better engagement this way, you know. Oh, what is going on there? The renown is renoun. Okay? Men of renown, okay? Giants, okay? INT. AINT. Yeah, Alien. Well, I think Alien, they're doing that area, yeah. The other thing you need to think about is, and you're going to, I've got to sing a song, you see, because I can't find the fucking thing, because it's probably out of the, I can't find a particular song, because it's out of the, I think it might, I just went looking for it, I don't need it, you know, I can sing it, yeah, but, Nephilim, right, Nephilim, oh guys, you're not going to like this at all, you know the Nephilim, you know the harp, giant harp, you know, yeah, Nephilim, Phelim. Right? Now remember our grammar. Remember the world is upside down today. We're in the upside downy side. Do you know this program L and what's it called? The Stranger Things, yeah, with all those cuts in the planet and stuff like that. And then L comes in to save it. Yeah? We were actually on the other side of those things. Now, does that make sense? Stranger Things. There's a thing L, yeah, I think Duffer Brothers, come on, you know, think of the cuts, yeah, the wall and the, you know, the cuts, the big holes, and Harper, you know, the quantum leap and stuff like that, you know, and what are he was a quantum, he's a bit of a line, and then like all those characters, you look at those characters, they're all thinking, they've got a place. We fella, like, no, I don't mean to make this sound, but all the food groups are represented, yeah, the whole world, yeah, we're having to fight this in Hawkins. You know, that's where they've got to fight it. Now, something else will come. I know it'll start coming. I don't know if you know that program, right? So, Men of Renown, Jean, not J-I. Actually, listen, do you know that spelling for giants? What got confused with Phelim, yeah, with the Nephilim. Let's just leave the giants out of it for a moment, yeah. They're sort of a different type of thing. Yeah? Nephilim, yeah, they're not the giants. Nephilim are not giants, okay? The Phelims, you know? Phelim. Phelim spelled F-E-L-I-M. An M small, an F is small. Remember? We're just talking about the vowels here. Take it, flip it over, and you've got mile. You understand? Your mile that you got here on the road, on the, whatever you call it. You guys call it something, I don't know. Kilometre or something like that. The metric system is bollocks. Seriously. It's 1,000, you know, I think this is why natural diversity is quite important. You know, it's the conception of the being, you know what I mean, at a particular point, 55 degrees up there, you know, you're spinning a different thing to, you know, down the, what you call the equator, you know. It's a different thing, and not only that, but then you got lee lines. And then you got all those types of hosts of different shit. Really lots and lots. One too many lots. Pratchett. Read Pratchett. Practice. You might understand your world, the world, the other side. You know, they think he's a genius. There's no question. Pratchett is a genius. Uninspired. Trust me on that. He's written that thing, and it's not. It's a social exercise. You understand? There's vampires. There's elves and dwarves, and there's the Venturi. What was his name? I can't remember. This again. He begins with V. Yeah, I can't remember. And that's he's quite. You can read in between the lines and stuff like that. You know. Did you get her lines yet? Did you? I know. Maybe I mentioned they're not lines of sight. They're, you know, the cross line, the lee lines, and the straw man. You know. Anyway, I leave that. So oh, what the fuck am I doing now? I knew that was a problem. I knew that back 2 years ago. There was something not right about that whole fucking picture. Do you know what I mean? Including even with the furniture, even with the form of the whole thing, yeah. And the what do you call it? The thing up on the thing, you know. And it's a church, you are, you know. in New Orcs. Orcs. Just orchestra. Orchestrate. Doesn't exist, those words. Orcs. Tolkien made them. Tolkien put them out. Sauron. It's B-A-U-D-M-A-U-R. You know? S-A-U-R. It's the same fucking thing. Sauron. Turn you to shit. Into nothings. Orcs. Yeah? Remember, and I just want to take a case in point here. You say the Bjork. No. I said it a million times. It's the phonic. Bjork. Bjork. I think that's how it sounds. That's how it sounds in my ear. Bjork. Anyway, what do I say? Listen, I gotta sing a song now, yeah? Because this is ingrained in Irish kids. So, well, I don't know. We used to be in our day, you know. We were taught this, you know. Another one we were taught was Eliza Jane. I got a bang, you don't know Eliza Jane. Way down south in Baltimore, Eliza Jane. Oh, Eliza. That was taught to us. But when that's taught to us by the Delta, that's a code. I mean, I know it's a code. I just got to work out what it is. I know, and I mentioned it here, and that's just came in now. You know, I remember because I patched it across on this other thing about Phelim, you know. I just patched that in. It just came in. But there is a reason, and I don't know what the reason is. And I'll tell you what. I'll tell you something. Right, I'll leave that for one. Right. I'm going to have a smoke with this. And I don't have any drink. It's quite a weird song. I taught it as a kid. I don't know if I remember it. I'll get another cough. Maybe hold on. Boginella me go gory, Boginella me is filing me down. Boginella me go gory, Boginella me is filing me down. Bogin be like Bogin Biosak, Bogin Girak. One Direction, guys, yeah? I've got to wrap myself into the song again. Boginella is felling me down. That's where you get your mile. I know it helps. And Moses had a, you know, it's a big job. And then got into Canaan and stuff like that. But you think you write that in a big and very literal way, you know, as if he's marching down the ground with promise and all that. There's nothing to do with that. It's a spiritual engagement with the people. That's what it is. It's not a territorial dispute like these fuckers have it now. Fuckers. I'm gonna hurt you a lot. I can individuate any fucking thing on the fucking universe. I'm really gonna hurt you now if you don't back the fuck off. Right. These things matter to me, yeah? Now, we told you about that church, yeah? Where you got the Star Supper and stuff like that. And, you know, they're all sitting around there with glasses. You know, it was a giveaway. You know, it's I think it's the first one. You're heading down there. I think you're Charing Cross the back, you know. You head down there, the Australian thing, I think. Is the other thing. There's another freaking thing. Because I sat there for quite a while after, and in front of Australia. Because Australia, to me, at the time, I don't know, but I don't know. And I don't think it's right now. I don't think I'm right in what I say. But at that time, I thought Australia was Tartarus. Now, it's very difficult, because I'm sitting there wondering, it's not Tartarus. Yeah, it's not Tartarus. It's just AU. You call it AUS because it's south. Why? I don't know, but something will come. I don't know if that question's important or not, but something will come. AUS. I don't know. It'll come to me. It'll come to me what it means. And you call it Australasian or New Zealand. New Zealand. Come on, guys. We've gone through the verse, yeah. And you can put really nice stuff. But the thing is, I can't really pick that stuff for you. You know? I made a few suggestions about China and Russia and Iran and stuff like that. And the US, forget the US and the UK. A lot of this is Hermes. Not the Hermes. It's the same picking monster that came in Europe, you know. It's about 1,000 years, not 1,000 years. Yeah, I can't remember. It's not. I think I see it. I think the way you patch it in, it's to do with life. Yeah, Even though you're all fucked, you're really in a bad shape. You know, you're not really acting like human beings. All this stuff, this murder and, you know, coming and making bombs and all that shit. You know all that, what do you call them? E-bomb, what do you call them? The things in Nagasaki and Hiroshima and stuff. Yeah. That's not part of human nature. It really, really isn't. You're not, that's not the engagement here. The engagement is really, really strong. Think Jon Snow, yeah? And you got the night Beacon, the night, what do you call it, yeah? Not her, but her, she was, you could predict what was going to happen, you know? Like I predicted, I knew where, I don't know if you ever watched, a really good program actually, you might like it, Battlestar Galactica. And that was given to me by a friend, a very good friend, who I miss a lot, yeah? Fellow Gael, you know, and I miss the guy, you know. See, I don't have many friends now. Sort of left me, because I'm a nutcase, you know. It's the price, isn't it? It was always the price. Price last time as well. It's just normal. I'm just a normal guy. It's just you're looking for something else, you know. Like if a guy came down there with a babies, we need to protect the babies and the kids big time. This monster's after them. That's why it's in every fucking paper. It's even here. It's even here. I saw it. It's just looking at me because I could see it in the text. Remember I told you that form, the social protection form? Anything anyone wants anything of you. It takes a tiny wee bit of you. Anything to do with you. For somebody's going to take something, anything, yeah? That's what you got to think. Suck. It's in the fucking word. Whoa, you. Yeah? Sustainable. That was a really good. That was inspired. That sustainable policy, you know. No, 10. T-A-I-N. Where do you think you got that? Your mum. Where do you think you got T-A-I-N? It's no brainer. Your mum will tell you what's his name, Professor Cunliffe. He'll tell you. The weird thing is he's got U in his name. I-F-F-E. And he tells you Latin. The Etruscan thing and the Latins, they're all the same people. It was the Romans who committed Troy, came around here, you know. Think Achill, yeah? You know Achill, in Ireland there's Achill Island, yeah? That's where he came from. Shit, you not. You think it's all over there. This is a huge engagement, you know. This is the war. It was a sort of a war, you know, with the OYs, you know. Gory down. You know, read the fucking thing. O-G-O-R-Y. Well, I think we might have had AI at the end in some places, you know. We don't have Y, I don't think. So it's, you know, AI maybe 5. O-G-N-L-M-E. Girac. D, change, I-R. One Direction. I was Borgin Girac. Well, Borgin Girac, Borgin Biosa boy. I'd hate to lose that stuff, you see. That's our heritage. We all think that's recent. It's not. It's fucking ancient. It's been passed down. That's the way stuff was. The same with Solon. And the other guys, the Seven Sages or something like it. It was Thales, Bias, Solon, oh shit. It's about 600 BC, yeah, because that'll be Thales. So they'd all picked the 7 out of that area. You know, you see it in there. I can't remember. You know? Archimedes, I think that guy, Timaeus of Lockery, I think he was from Syracuse also, you know. So I'm not sure if the timing, if he got timed in with Archimedes, you know. The Archimedes was killed. It was a shame because Archimedes was a genius. Carthaginian. Venetian. But then again, same as Thales, you know. Thales is Venetian. All the F's. The PH is a disguise. It's all F's. Psychiatry, psychology, anything that type of bollocks, yeah, that is here to actually mend the damage that the paradigm is inflicting on the people. And the people feed the paradigm, and the paradigm feeds the people. And it's just going to go round and round, you know, like the fishes. I told you. Yeah, these, you know, your man, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. He's fine. He's not fine. It doesn't. That type of thing doesn't even enter the game. It's not. It's a whole thing. It's a different. You think, in terms of, you know, your human thing, and you want to project your human qualities on. No, you've got AEI. Yeah. I'm doing it 15% again. Very quickly. Right. I've had that pen about since I was in Upper Clapton. Yeah. Anybody can see that pen. I showed it to somebody. I might have shown it to the girl. She was lovely. I really had a big engagement with her, you know, but I never went there. It wasn't to be, and I really, really liked her. I really liked her. I don't know. I don't know. I just go after the Rachels. No, I don't know why, or the Rebeccas. You know, I don't know why that is. And it's nothing to do with, I don't even think of the name. And maybe it's the name, maybe it's implicit in me, I don't know why, but I just tend to go after that. I don't think they're Jewish. They're not. They're fucking not Jewish. There's no such thing as that. Just a bunch of people. They're all the same people. And all the same names. A lot of the names. Ruth being one. That, you know, there's some stuff you don't understand. Because the horrors that can be inflicted on a human being by something else, you know. And yet, to be able to get out of those horrors and just stand there and just smile and, you know, have a laugh and stuff like that. You know, to have, you know, you MMA guys, you just haven't a fucking clue. Alphas. I know somebody, a female, blood red relative, you know. Fucking horrible time. Really. None of you guys would go through it. And you would, and even if you did, you'd be hobbling around on picking social security. You know what I mean? Not this chick. This is the business. She is the business. I looked under her skirt when I was 6. I used to do that a lot, you know, because I was more interested. Sweet person. Right. I'm not going to say anything about this, yeah. This is a plectrum. I've had that plectrum. Well, somebody on this planet knows how long I've had that plectrum, yeah. I don't need to worry about it. This pen here, I bought it at the 7 Dials, yeah. I thought somebody might turn up. And I went down several times and I kept going buying pens and shit. I didn't understand PE, and I didn't understand it, you know. And you know the 7 Dials in London, in the middle of the thing, you know, that's an important piece of hardware now, you know, that whole 7 Dials region. You may not think it, but in ancient times, I mean, not just, you think, well, no, you got it way back. I mean, quite a lot way back. And another good book, James Michener is really, really good. Oh, I've lost the plot. No, James Michener is really, really good, yeah. He did Poland, London, and he also did another book called The Source, yeah. And if you want to understand the Levant, it's quite good cave. He did Texas as well, I think. He puts you in the pictures. He makes you not about the thing, yeah, about it. You have to live in his world. You're actually part of the family that's going through generation to generation. It'd be very easy for you to get an idea to what I'm sort of talking about here. You know, the cloud atlas thing, you know, that type of thing. But listen, watch the cloud atlas, because your cloud at the moment is fragile. Somebody can just switch that off. You got all your shit up there, yeah? Just be careful. Just take the shit that you want. I don't need any shit to see, because I'm not, you know, I don't give a monkeys. I need to touch something that I felt, if that makes sense. All right. Remember telling you about that thing there? You said bring the sword in. You got the thing with the glass. And I went over to the other pictures. That's not right. You know, I just knew about the pic. Looking at the picture, not right. Go ask the guy who's down there. And the other one, the big plaque there with Shirley on it. To get an eye and a knee together is fucking horrendous. Really, you can't. It doesn't mix that well. Yeah. And you need to be disguised as well, and your parents need to be disguised. It's very hard for me to say, explain disguise to you. You know, but it'll grow in you. You'll understand when you start looking at the words, yeah, and the people. The people are involved, you know, and particularly the lines. That's really the thing. You see, you need to go back to nature now. You need to stop. You need to go back to your ancestors, yeah. So my ancestors go like bah, yeah, chum, yeah. It's a total mismatch, truthfully. Total cultural different. Not just culturally different. Their embeddedness is different. One is I and one is E, or the other one is AI. But my family know which one I'm talking about, because that's what they did all the time. All the time. This is the sword. Yeah. I know this looks odd to you, this sort of thing. This is my dad's, sent over to me by a very nice gentleman, a bit of a saint really, in a, what do you call it? In Aussie land, yeah? And he sent that over long ago. So the lighter I dropped in on the toe. It's nothing to do with the lighter. The lighter won't do anything. It's the intent. Do you know? You think you just do that? That's the whole thing with, you know, the communion and all that. You know, that's what. It's the spirit of the engagement. That's what it is. It's the spirit of the. It's not real. But then nothing is. But if you give that reality, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're in the rudder. You can give. You know what I mean? And that's why I said imagination is very difficult. Another one I'd like to do is a shout out to do that. That was the pen that I ended up buying that in the end. You know, and that was 7 dials. That's recent, very recent. But that is why what I'm trying to demonstrate here is that I connect with the thing, you know. So I think of this, and I think of 7 dials. Yeah, that's in London, in Carnaby area, you know. Had that up at Clapton. That was, I don't know, I don't think that was, it was 30 or something. You know, I wasn't even 30, was I? I wasn't even 30 when I had that pen. The sword you know about. By the way, there's an emblematic there, you know, you can't see it. But that's good enough. You see, he said, you can't walk in, you know, somebody walks in with a sword, that's the end of the tower. And I said, it was good enough. But I already had the sword with me in my bag, which I held in the thing. Verify. I had all, I don't know why, but I had all my shit all over the room. You know, really, somebody was helping me. And all my shit all over the room. So it could be seen. I didn't know this. It needed to be seen, and I needed pointed in a direction because it's important to me. Serious is quite important. Well, you know, I like me back to the thing. That's just the way I am. You know, even in Ireland, same thing. I lived in a really nice place with some very, 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 very nice people. And really, really, really hard. So really, very nice people. I enjoyed you. You were really nice, you know. But I'd be out there looking at the sky all the time, you know, and doing this, play with the dog. Poor daddy, you know. Oh, I like that dog. Yeah, all right. These are entirely different, yeah. I got these in Dubai. I had a friend over in Dubai called Ahab, and we used to pal around. We used to go to the president at level 5. What was it called? I can't remember. It was 4 or 5. It wouldn't be 4. It'd be level 5. I used to go down there. It's all a dark place. A lot of it's Filipino and stuff like that. You know, and we're all in there. And these bands, I mean, seriously, the Philippine bands. I mean, they're really, really good. You see, the thing about Philippines is that they've got all this shitload of talent in them. You know, it's the problem. And they're really nice guys. You know. I thought. Anyway, yeah, I forgot. Ahab, me, and whatever his name, Muhammad. I think we call him. We used to call him Jimmy. It was Jimmy, yeah. And we just pal around and what have you like this, you know. But Ahab's brother came in. His dad used to be a Syrian judge, you know, and his uncle, I think his uncle used to drive from Syria, the whole way from Syria, right over around the Gulf, right through, I think, Kuwait, yeah, right through Kuwait, right down through Abu Dhabi into Dubai. And that's where we used to meet. That's a drive, and he would do that for his family, you know. But Ahab was a good guy. I really enjoyed my time with Ahab. He's a good lad. And Jimmy. And we used to charge into Burke and all the places in Dubai and everything. We used to go crazy, you know. I mean, not crazy, you know. Like, we were just, you know, lads out for a laugh, you know. It was good crack, you know what I mean. I enjoyed myself with those guys. I had quality time. I just wanted to stay away from the money. That's what I wanted to do. The money and me don't go that well together. It's not. It's just because for me for me to hold something like that, you know, like that, I'm holding something that doesn't fucking exist. You've got to understand my eye. You know, it's just very offensive, you know, for me, you know. I need money to live. Like, I mean, I need to live because, you know, there's 200 years to go, you know. But I need, it's not that thing, this is the paradigm we have, and this you've got to go by it, you know. And that's for everybody. Everybody's in the same fucking boat. Not your fault, guys. Nobody's fault here. Promise you that. You don't even have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself, and you won't get the chance to forgive yourself if you don't fucking do what I ask you. Yeah? Okay? Only kidding. Right. I don't care. Again, I really, really want you to pull through on this, you know? Really. You know, I really, really wanted to pull through. And it's not looking that great, guys, you know? I'd probably do with the thing. Israel's easy. It's just, you just flip the valves around. They can be, I know it sounds daft. Take Z out of Gaza. Things change. It's the implicitness and the explicitness. You've got to make sure that it sings with you, your inner self and your outer self. You know, your yin yang without fucking lines. Did you get that yet? Fucking great. Did you just get your crayons out? You know, on the fucking, what do you call it, Plato's cave, you know? That's funny. That's a revolving door. I love this shit. This one I have fun, I told you, you know? Wahel. W-A-E-L gave these to me. That's a long time ago. It's about 2005, yeah? I don't know where we are now. What is it? 2006. I can't do numbers, you know? I don't understand it, you know? Right. So I just let you know. It's what I have. The guy gave them to me. He, Wa'el, yeah? Gave these to me. Do you understand? I mean, it's not like, here, do you want a cigarette? You know, I'll make you a cup of tea or something like that. He thought about this and he gave them to me. Do you understand? There is purpose, if you understand, yeah? What? Come on. They have Jimmy, wherever you are. Thank you for, you know, the time here. You've really been very nice to me. Thank you very much. I enjoy my time with you a lot. I can't even express how much, truthfully. But there's another bunch of guys, another bunch of freaking Gaelic guys that I need to talk to, you know, as well. But I just didn't want you to feel like anybody's been left out, you know. Series is a huge game. They're all the same. We're all the fucking same, really. There's just some more. And come on, please. I got to do this, yeah. We're all the same, but some are a bit more same than the others. Somebody said that, and he's really good. That was about the pigs. I'm going to. Pigs, I can't really explain. You see the pigs later on. You see a problem with the pigs later on. When your eye kicks in, you might rethink your life and rethink your life. But I wouldn't jump on it. I mean, the end of forgiveness is okay. You know, about the situation here when you start to see what's actually happening, and that's all right. Because it isn't your fault. You just got to fucking retrench out of it, and there's a way to do that. I know how to do that. It's just a diminishing chord and an augmented chord. You just don't need a fucking. You musicians, you know how to do this shit. That's why you need, you know, Christ type musicians. I'm not talking about me. You know, I'm talking about this. Oh Jesus, come down to me type shit. Yeah, I'm talking about the person who sit in the Baptist church and just get a chord and listen to the thing, and yeah. Purpose. I think I'm nearly done. I think this is going to conk out now. It's 27. I'm going to have to use 27 minutes. So I just thought I'd let you know a little bit. You know, hey, I'll do something else later on. Yeah, but you're never going to get through that stuff. You know, the AI stuff that have just passed in the last 2 years or 2 days. You know, it never happened. Too intertwined. I didn't know this until I looked at it.